Coming up next, we've got what should be a good one between the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, we are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at New Era Field in Orchard Park. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Denver Broncos. Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, they've been in a great groove. Winners of 7 of their last 10 on the year.
And the offense, my goodness, over 50 points in the win last weekend. When you do that, you're not going to lose very many games, maybe not any games.
On first down, Glover rolling to his right, flushed out right, and now he's going to use his legs. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the tuck and run. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking deep downfield, and he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Micah Hyde able to get a hand in and knock that one away.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find...
That's caught inside the 20, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Emmanuel Sanders with his 16th touchdown of the year as his guys are able to strike first.
Down, 60 Pittsburgh.
On 1st and 10, Glover. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Micah Hyde able to get a hand in and knock that one away. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Get to the ball.
Throwing on 1st down. Glover eluding the pressure right. And fights it, but in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Ed Oliver in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 9 now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack there by Trent Murphy. Off the play fake. Glover. They'll roll him out right. Now he's flushed out right. Well, he's going to go for it all. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Deshaun Hamilton, his 6th.
Go now, 18 Gator. Go.
On 1st down, Glover being chased out left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Glover. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds. Play action. Glover sliding out of the pocket. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. He's got it at the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Broncos push further out in front. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the...
Set up. 10 Lobo. 49.
Off the play fake. Glover. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the proper direction.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Big Shaq Lawson gets the sack there. Off the bootleg. Glover. He'll buy some time right. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
Let's go. 8 read.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
Two draw quarter. 2.
On 1st and 10. Glover steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Noah Fant with touchdown number.
Here we go. 70. Indy. Hit it.
Off play action. Glover rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking to throw. Glover. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Going up top. That's caught inside the 20.
Hey, let's go.
So from their own 20 all the way to the red zone now. A chance to capitalize on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. Back to throw. Glover, screen pass to Lindsey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
On the set. Weapon.
Throwing on 1st down. Glover. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Deshaun Hamilton, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll roll him out right, eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And then he goes with a juke. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. He's going to air one out. This is caught.
Faster!
So, and now due to apparent...
Greystone travel, 30 base. Snap.
2nd half starts with a run by Lindsey, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Another run by Lindsey. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Glover, he's going to take off with it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Get down. 18 Gator. Get it.
Off the play fake. Glover sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Jerry Hughes. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Steps away to his left. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Brought him a little extra space. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Now he's flushed out left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Back to throw. Glover, he can run for it, and he will. 20! And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Glover, flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Escaping, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. On 1st down, Glover. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 59 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
That is caught inside the 5. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Set, ready? 10 Lobo.
Watch the screen.
Ready?
Back to throw. Glover out to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation, because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. That was Jordan Poyer, the safety, in for the sack. Looking to throw. Glover toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Let's go. 50, plant. 29 to go.
Off play action. Glover on the move to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Eli Harrell leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry.
They've got his man complete. And all the way down to the 37. Back to throw. Glover. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. He was looking to go back to Sutton there, and that'll bring up second down. Looking to throw. Glover. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking to go back to Sutton there, and it's third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Flushed out right. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete. Almost intercepted. Had a great shot of picking that off in.
Come on, set. 10-2 stop. Go.
On 1st and 10. Glover. He'll buy some time right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 12. A huge play there for Denver. 63 yards.
15.
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Glover nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trent Murphy able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Off the play fake. Glover. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders with it.
Set. 60 yards.
Watch the boot. Watch the boot. 49, guys.
Get it.
Throwing on 1st down. Glover flush to his right. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
Pick 6, baby. Let's get
Down. 30 base.
Watch the curl. Watch the curls.
5.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put you
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get...
On the ready. Protein spill.
Incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a run.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jerry Hughes make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Throwing on 3rd and long. Glover, he's going to let this one go deep. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Ready up.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Go.
Now.
On 1st down, Glover dancing to his left. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys... A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defense...
It's the coach This is the 2019 season on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's a battle of the top two teams in the AFC West, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Denver Broncos. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Outlaw.
On 1st and 10, Glover. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got a man complete. The 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Jake Butt, an 80-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Ready? 18 Gator.
Let's go. Check 92.
Throwing on 1st down. Glover forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Avoids him at the 40. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Off play action. Glover. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Noah Fant with touchdown number.
Get it.
On 1st down, Glover. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram able to record his 5th sack of the season. 2nd and 14.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth.
And this is caught. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 59 yards. Off the play fake. Glover. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Jerry Tillery in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball.
And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Cortland Sutton.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, Glover, he'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. Looking to throw. Glover. Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do? Put a man on him. The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing. Change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. 2nd and 1. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Jake Butt, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front.
Got it. General West. Ready?
Throwing on first down. Glover flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. Back to throw. Glover, he's going to take off with it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket. Got to the...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Denzel Perryman just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Off play action. Glover rolling to his right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Desmond King there on the coverage. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Glover to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Come on, set. 70, Indy.
50 seconds to Mike.
On first down, Glover. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jerry Tillery able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. They'll roll him out right, eluding the pressure right. And the pressure gets to him again. Joey Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season. Back to throw. Glover.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks.
That's caught inside the 20. A huge play there for Denver. 67 yards.
57 to Mike.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down. And caught by Sanders. Touchdown Broncos. Emmanuel Sanders. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Broncos push further out in front. Little loft on that touchdown pass and sort of dropped it in the breadbasket perfectly.
Right in the bucket. And when you're coming out of college and you're a rookie in the NFL, sometimes you forget about the different types of throws you have to make. You just rely on your fastball and throw it as hard as you can all the time.
Here we go. 10-2 stop. Shoot.
Off the play fake. Glover. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The old Cal Bear, Brandon Mebane, gets the sack. Looking to throw. Glover. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Back to throw. Glover.
and it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed.
Ready. 90 Wolf. Get it.
On 1st and 10. Glover buying time, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Denzel Perryman picks up his second sack of the afternoon. 2nd and 11. You never want to give up a sack from the open. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
It's a big play there for the Broncos. 41 yards. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They'll find Sutton on the right side complete. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. And that's now 2 big catches on this drive for him.
You know, the NFL keeps talking about the possibility of using video for coaching on the sidelines. That's not approved yet, but you can still use pictures. They've got to send his picture down to their defense and say, you see him? Cover it.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Flush to his right. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to...
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. It's their quarterback. Keep it.
Go now. Acre Gator. Let's go.
Off play action. Glover. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. Off the play fake. Glover.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively, you absolutely...
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Brandon Mebane able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
That's how we do it.
Ready, break. 61, matchbox lights. Tight dog. Ready.
Throwing on 1st down. Glover escaping the pressure right. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. That one goes for 24 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Glover, and he hits his target, Deshaun Hamilton. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Glover. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 18. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking to go back to Sutton there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Philip Lindsay hitting double digit. On first down, Glover sliding out of the pocket. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Flushed out right. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it's...
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Jerry Tillery. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era when we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete, being chased out left. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold.
Here we go. 70, Indy. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Glover. He'll buy some time right. Dances by him. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. From the gun, Glover, flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Philip Lindsay, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, this defensive unit certainly picked a great time to make a stand. Back-to-back sacks, starting with 1st and goal. I have to believe that they'll continue to...
Down. 15 line. 15 line. X3. 218. Jump. Let's go.
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
On the set. 57 Get the ball. 2.
Throwing on 1st down. Glover airing it out for Hamilton. And this is caught inside the 5. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Stepping, and he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. It's their quarterback. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Broncos push further out in front. We've seen this already from him in this game. 2nd time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check.
big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Denver, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile...